Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now that the Nigerian presidential elections has been postponed, it's not news to anybody, so that's not really what we are looking to discuss in this video. However, the reasons why the Nigerian presidential elections were postponed is still shrouded in mystery, because the reasons given are far too feeble to be credible. So I don't really think anybody is buying the reasons that that guy Mohammadu Yakubu gave for cancelling the elections just barely 5 hours to the votes being cast. So the reasons why the elections were cancelled are still shrouded in mystery. And when it's shrouded in mystery, when something is shrouded in mystery, then it leaves itself open to speculations and conspiracy theories. So now let's go through some of the possibilities. Let's speculate on some of the reasons why these elections might well have been cancelled. So there's a three-dimensional chess being played here. I say three-dimensional chess because the elections has been cancelled. Yes, the chap Mohammadu Yakubu came and gave his nonsensical reasons, but then the sense of outrage that has succeeded this cancellation is really quite intriguing, because if you look at all of the news feeds, all parties right across the board are condemning it and threatening fire and brimstone and all whatnot. So then whose purpose does it serve if all of the parties involved are washing their hands of it? So now, I came across a clip recently of Buhari making a speech on this topic. I will cut a clip from that video and insert it in here so you can see. And in that clip, in that video, Buhari was saying that he was outraged that this could happen, this level of incompetence. He was bouncing off the walls and making all these dramatic noises. But there was one thing that he said in the course of that speech that struck me.
Anybody who decides to snatch boxes or lead thugs to disturb it, maybe that's the last lawful action he will take. I really give the military and the police to be ruthless. We are not going to be blamed that we want to rig election. I want Nigerians to be respected. Let them vote whoever they want across the parties. I'm not afraid of that. I have gone through, as you said, the whole 36 states and Abuja. I went round. I think I have got enough supporters across the country to look after me. So I am going to warn anybody who thinks he has enough influence in his locality to lead a body of thugs to snatch boxes or to disturb the voting system. He will do it at the expense of his own life. Thank you very much.
He said that he has instructed the army and all of the forces that anybody caught snatching electoral materials, ballot boxes, etc., he said that will be the last act that they do, and they will almost certainly pay with their lives. Now that really struck me. This is not something that you would expect that the leader and the president of a civilized country to say. You would say that whoever attempts this will be arrested and prosecuted. That is the language of democracy, because we are not in a military regime, and even in a military regime, the human life is sacrosanct. So somebody caught snatching ballot boxes is a criminal, and the penalty for criminality is prosecution and a jail term, not summary execution. So what he's saying in effect with that statement is that he's conferring the powers of judge and jury on your average policeman who, as we all know in Nigeria, is barely literate and always drunk or high on something. You have these heavily armed guys armed to the teeth, and then you've given them a license to kill. Not that the Nigerian policeman or the Nigerian military personnel needs a license to kill, because they kill at will anyway, but he's not giving them this license to go out and kill. And you can be certain then that the body count on Saturday is going to mount, and that is the excuses that they're going to pin it under ballot box snatching. So that license to kill has been given. But then, why was that license to kill given? Why this false moral indignation that we're hearing from Malam Buhari? Now, Malam Buhari, by that speech and by act of omission, an act of commission, an act of subterfuge, is trying to obfuscate with the Nigerian public. He's trying to be clever with language. He's trying to be clever with signals. He's trying to position himself as though he was not party to that decision making. Now, what Buhari would have us believe in the course of that speech, I will cut a clip from the video, like I said, and insert it in my video, but then I will put a link of the full video so you can have a full watch of it. What he's having us believe in the course of that video is that he did not find out until 5 a.m. on Friday that the elections has been cancelled, even though the elections was announced as cancelled at 3:30. So the elections would have been cancelled. The president of the country would not be informed prior to the announcement being made on national television, and then he subsequently would not find out an hour and a half later after the thing had been done. So that's clearly a lie. So why all these lies? All these lies really is to shroud all these things in mystery and to divert attention from what would seem the obvious, which of course is the gameplay that the APC party is playing on the Nigerian population, because the sentiment out there is that this cancellation was at the behest of Buhari and the APC party, because the rigging format that they had perfected had been truncated by the feedbacks that they were hearing from the public. So they needed to recook the figures, and they needed that 1 week buffer to recook those figures. So this really stands more to reason and logic than to say you are not able to transport electoral materials for an election that you've had 4 years to prepare for. In the course of all that 4 years of preparation, did the thought not strike you that you would have to transport electoral materials from location A to destination of use? I mean, did you not have that thought? Was that not part of the planning? And did you not factor in also the climatic requirements of the Nigerian environment to allow for the deficits that we have in terms of infrastructure, to accommodate for that and buffer that with either sufficient timing to enable you transport or a plan B, you know? So all this logistic reasons is just really for the birds and for the idiots. So only an idiot would accept that. And all this statement by Buhari that he did not know that this was going to happen, that he did not have prior knowledge, this is for the birds and the idiots as well. There's something going on. We all know that there's something going on, and if in the fullness of time we will unearth what is going on in that country, because this is now the final stand of these people, because I think the Nigerian people have now been pushed to that ledge where they now have to make the decision of either they fall off a cliff or the pushback. So that it's a decision time now for the Nigerian people. So how do you decide? I think that would unfold over the next few weeks. But knowing how timid the Nigerian population is, I'm not holding my breath, but I just hope that they have had enough and there is some sort of reaction, because this cannot wear and this cannot carry on for that much longer. So that is my speculation. What is yours? Let me know what yours are in the comment section. That's where the conversation takes place on this channel. And before I let you go, please click on that subscribe button, because the subscriptions really is what feeds this channel, because we need those subscriptions to keep the YouTube algorithm happy, so that we can reach out to even more people and have more people participate in our discussion. So hit the subscribe button, and of course hit the notification bell as well, and then leave a comment for me in the comment section to tell me that you have done that. So I'll leave you here, meet you in the comment section, and I'll say peace.
Missing someone. listen to